So anyway, like I said, we went to Olive Garden yesterday. And when I'm in the decision-making process for where I want to go to lunch, I try to take in all different factors. And I'm thinking if I go to Olive Garden, I could get pasta. But one of the things that was kind of a deterrent for me was, I don't know, Olive Garden's kind of expensive for just a regular weekday lunch. Like Doc and I yesterday, we got an appetizer and then something else. Now, he got an appetizer and just a bowl of soup.
Yeah. My bill was right at $20.
Yeah, mine was right at $22.
Yeah.
After
I got a full appetizer and a bowl of soup.
I mean, not 22, 20 also.
That is expensive for lunch.
Well, you got the expensive appetizer, too.
But still.
The create your own sampler. But yeah, for lunch, that's expensive, right?
That
I mean,
mine was 17, and after I tipped, it was like 20 something.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it to you like this. I could have went to McDonald's with that same $20 and I still wouldn't be finished with everything I could have got.
Right. Because for just a regular weekday lunch, that's kind of expensive.
Yeah, we can't do
That
that.
is.
Right, we can't do that. So yesterday in the decision-making process, we're throwing out different ideas of where to go, and I mentioned Olive Garden, but then that was my thought, kind of too expensive. Then I thought, well, hey, we have a good friend here at the school that's been on the show a couple of times, Jenny. She works at Olive Garden. You know, let's see what could happen if she could give us any kind of a deal. And we just go in there kind of jokingly, and we're like, hey, can you get us free food today? She's like, I'll tell you what I can do. We can get 25% off. I was like, really?
We were all excited.
Really? Yes.
Because Wilson is doing this Danielson diet, and he can't eat sweets or
Right.
meat, and he was like, we need to go somewhere where I can eat, pasta or something like that.
So I knew I could go to Olive Garden. I could get the salad, the bread, pasta, really fill up.
Right.
And she says 25%. And I'm thinking, okay, so now you're talking my $20 bill all of a sudden becomes 15, and I can get really full and really enjoy it. And I thought, that's good. I'll do that. Or even if I don't do that, let's say I just get one thing, maybe it's $10. I'm taking $2.50 off. That's great. So we get there, and the waitress we had hated Jenny. I'll just go ahead and say that. That doesn't really relate to the story, but
Wow.
hated her.
I have not seen another human being hate another human being.
Hate.
I
didn't know.
Seething. And
I
don't
didn't know it was possible for one person to hate.
I can't
so
even
much.
imagine what Jenny did to
I
make
know.
someone hate her that much.
Yeah. It wasn't even like I'm gonna fake nice to your face.
Yeah.
And then we kind of pick up that she didn't mean it.
The waitress was
just
nice to
hateful.
me.
She was very nice to Doc.
Yeah.
Well, Doc, you are charming.
I am charming.
He
It
is very
true.
charming. The ladies love Doc.
The only tense moment I had with the waitress was when I reminded her about my soup.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a...
It wasn't really like a, hey, is that soup in yet? Or, is that soup coming? It was kind of like about the soup. Listen, about the soup. Listen, I know you forgot. This is embarrassing for both of us. Because I feel awkward asking, and you feel awkward because you forgot. So can you just tell me, yes, it's on the way, and go put that order in for me and get it out as soon as possible? And she's like, yes, sir, I can do that. After all of that, we get our meal. It is time to pay. We get our bills. I look at mine, and I kind of glance across to Jenny, kind of like, mine is, something's wrong here. Wait a minute. Why is my bill $20?
The waitress brought back everybody's bill, and we're all split up. We all look at it and realize, hey, this isn't right. There's not a 25% discount on here. So Jenny says, hey, can we get the discount?
Uh-oh.
And the waitress just snatches away Jenny's, what is the folder thing?
Yeah, the
Your
little
bill comes in. Snatches it away and goes walking off.
That's Jenny's.
Just Jenny's.
Not all of ours.
Not all of ours.
Really?
Just Jenny's.
Four people at the table, not all of ours. And then Jenny kind of looks up and she's like, sorry.
Wow.
You know what sealed it, though? I mean, we already knew the waitress hated Jenny.
Yeah.
But what sealed it was knowing that she's an employee that you're serving. Wouldn't you think she would automatically do the 25% off?
Yeah.
Anywhere
That's where we knew that we
Anywhere-
got the wrong waitress.
Exactly. Anytime I've ever been with anyone that works at a restaurant and they get a discount, when they go in, the person automatically tells them, hey, I went ahead and took off your discount here.
Wow.
So then Jenny, just sorry. Okay.
And all these other waiters and waitresses kept coming by the table and they're like, hey, Jenny,
yeah,
what's
they're like,
up?
hey,
how's
sweetie.
it going?
Hey,
and I'll tell
sweet.
you what, I'll bet you if we had a male waiter, we would have got our meal for free.
We might have. So
was that much hate?
There was that much hate.
Tell me this. Was the waitress at least hot?
I'm honestly trying to remember. I tried to, after I saw the hateful eyes she gave Jenny, I tried to avoid her some.
She was,
Okay.
So
better than a little bit better than average.
she's probably intimidated. Then maybe there's a.
Well, I don't know because all the other waitresses who came by.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, no. I was gonna say that a lot of the other waitresses who came by and said hey to Jenny, the friendly ones weren't. I mean, I would say.
I'll
okay,
let you handle this.
Let me
one. I'm
back
gonna
up.
Stop.
I believe what my client is trying to say, Your Honor. Our waitress was not bad looking. She was of the same caliber as the other waitresses who came by,
Okay.
who were friends with Jenny.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know though if Jenny treated her the same way she treated us yesterday, as far as promising something and then not fulfilling it.
Yeah, because
maybe
we're pretty ill. we
With-
are a
with-
lot like that waitress right now.
Yeah. Maybe the waitress isn't who we need to be mad at because she was nice to you.
She was very nice to me.
Maybe she was just giving Jenny what she deserves.
Well, how was she?
But how
towards
come
you?
we got punished?
She was okay towards me.
See,
Yeah.
Doc, you didn't bat your eyes.
Well, no. I mean, if I would have batted my eyes, there would have been no issue, I'm sure.
Right.
For me. But I felt bad for the rest of the team.
Right.
I didn't want to be the other a-hole who, Doc gets 25% off his, and
So,
then
so in other words,
it is Jenny's fault.
Pretty
period.
much, yes.
yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Usually, just from our status, and I hate to boast, but we go to a place and they just give us our meal free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens. We usually get it free. We'll go pay. We couldn't get seated at table 2, which
no,
is all we
couldn't.
wanted.
Yeah, that's really all we wanted.
Go to
say.
Olive Garden and ask to be seated at table 2. Yeah.
Just get them to show you table 2.
Yeah.
If somebody's if you say, "Can I get table 2?" and they say, "We're sorry, somebody's already at table 2," say wherever
See
you're
table
gonna
2.
seat me, take the long way around,
Right.
and take me by table 2.
and have your cameras ready. But you know what, though? Even on Jenny's part, even if I promised somebody that I could get them 25%, and I knew I probably could, even still just asking, after all that went down, when she came back, she hates her anyway. What does she have to lose? I would have said, hey, can you hook my friends up too, 25%, and handed them all back. That's what I would have done. So then afterward, Jenny's like, oh, yeah, I want to do stuff at the show, And I was like, okay, you can be on the sales team. I'll give you 25% commission. You make a sale, I'll give you 25% commission.